what's up, guys? Welcome back to Monday Motivation with Morgan. Today I'm going to read you a quote that I have been saving on my Instagram for quite a while. So this is by Mylett, and he's somebody that I love following. I listen to his podcast. I follow him on social media. I think he has a great balance of entrepreneurial and just the right mindset in life and how to have a winning attitude. And so I remember I saved this a long, long time ago, but I just want to remind you of this quote because you may be carrying some of this today. So never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Your behavior says everything about you, and their behavior says everything about them. So I like that because, we all are going to have times in our lives that we're wronged by somebody in our circle or somebody at work or, somebody in our life. They are going to hurt us. They're going to betray us. They're going to be mean to us. They're going to do things that doesn't feel good, right? And I know in life, my first reaction is, what's wrong with me? And I constantly think that I am the problem when somebody misbehaves to me or treats me out of respect or out of disrespect. And I don't think that's a good mindset to have. And so there's two things that I want to talk about with that quote. Number one is making sure that you are not always thinking that you're to blame when other people have taken advantage of you, taken advantage of your kindness, and treated you poorly because they likely stopped getting something that they wanted from you. Okay, that's usually the root of it. They're either hurting inside really, really bad, or they no longer can manipulate you. They no longer can get what they need from you. So they're going to turn different narratives on you. So that's one of the takeaways that I get from the quote. But the other one is you'll never regret being a good person to the wrong people. And I think when I hear that, I think, listen, it's so natural for us to be wronged and want to go down to that same level and wrong them back, and hurt them back because they hurt you. But remember that hurt people, and you don't want to be that person. I know you don't want to be that hurt person. So if somebody hurts you, instead of trying to hurt them back and stoop down to their level and do the wrong things that don't match your character, just know that you are now at that level. You are at their level. And so I want to encourage you to continue to treat them well, actually, right? Don't let them take advantage of you anymore, but move on and continue to do good. Do good, do good, do good. Don't think it's always the reflection on you when people hurt you. So I'm going to read it again. Never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Okay? Let's stop right there. Are there wrong people in your life that you're being good to? That in reality, if you really, really were honest with yourself, they're doing you wrong in certain ways. They're taking advantage of you. They're maybe talking behind your back and you know it. They're saying things about you that are untrue or that are hurting your character. Do you have those wrong people around you? That's just my first question, and I want you to think about that. And I'm not telling you to go go be wrong to them or go remove them from your life. What I am saying is that never regret being a good person to them. Don't have that reflection of gosh, how did I let that person, take advantage of me? Or how did I let that get by? Listen, I am 100% like this, that I just always see the good in people. And I never want that to change about myself. But the minute they show their true colors, you have to believe them. And you have to move on. And you have to realize that it actually has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So the second part is your behavior says everything about you and their behavior says everything about them. So how can you maintain good behavior that aligns with your character when somebody does you wrong? Because in the reality and when things are all said and done, their behavior will speak louder than you moving on and not letting it impact your life and not getting revenge and not hurting them back. And so listen, it's a quote that I've always gone back to when things like this are happening in my life. When I get really, really mad when people have done something to me or I feel like somebody's wronged me, I'm going to continue to be the good person that I am because there's good people out there that want to match your good behavior and that want to treat you with that kindness and respect the same way that you want to treat other people. And so don't be turned away either by these wrong people because they're out there and they're dealing with their own hidden issues deep down inside. They'll probably never admit that. but it boils down to when people act out of, bad character and hurt other people, most of the time it's because they are hurt deep, deep inside, and they are not willing to heal that part of them. So therefore, they project it on everybody else around them to make them feel good. So continue to be a good person, to continue to model good behavior, and don't have any regrets for being a good person. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll talk to you later.
Take it.